Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we're doing a bit of a time correction here, along with this whole Saturn retrograde, in theme with this, going all the way back into Pisces. So what that means is now the rune videos are a week ahead. So this will give you a whole week to digest and discern all the information. You're still getting the weekly rune readings, but we're skipping essentially this week, so you can take this week as either a week off energetically or a week to study up for this upcoming huge astrological and astronomical shift that is occurring collectively for all of us. So what does that all mean? That's all in the description box below, all that astrological information, but we're getting into, like I said, the Saturn retrograding all the way back into Pisces, and not only that, we have this huge lunar eclipse. We're in the middle of eclipse season that started with this new moon. Now we have this full moon partial eclipse, and then we have a solar eclipse coming up after that, and we have this huge cosmic visitor coming to us here in the coming months. That is a huge, phenomenal, astronomical impact to all of us. So let's discern what all of that means. All right, let's ground right now. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose, out through the mouth, and really just appreciate this opportunity to get into today's divinely guided rune reading and tap into the information that's available, taking this extra week to discern and digest all the information. Moving forward, having all of the information a week in advance before the readings actually take place. Before, I was doing it the day of, the start of that week, giving you almost no chance to adjust. Here you have the opportunity to adjust. All right. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into your divinely guided rune reading. Greetings, Leo, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Let's get your rune for the energetic past. Here you have Manas. So Manas is the rune of mankind. This is that one clan flag looking at another clan flag. This is like an increased awareness of definitions. This is knowing where you are in the world, or maybe looking for that place in the world. This is knowing what goes around comes around, recognizing the nature of mankind. This is still very grounded, stable energy. But when this one clan flag sees another, it's inciting a definition of other than. This is increased awareness of titles, labels. Are labels even needed? Challenges like that to our psyche are healthy ish kind of paradigms to look at. Like, hey, is a label even needed for this? Or do I need to add this other clan flag energy into my clan? Or do I need to be defensive about it? I don't think this is calling for a definition of do I invite or not allow, or be defensive with. But this is more an increased awareness of your place in the collective, where you stand, where you are. Maybe you're just looking for that within yourself, within your life, Leo. And your rune for clarity on this in your energetic past is in Kinas here. Now, Kinas here in the Unikite rune of the torch here of Kinas. This is that trailblazing energy. This is illuminating the path for yourself and for others simultaneously. That's what the torch be doing. And this is a lot like the wands suit also in tarot, where it's very much manifestation and that whole leading and trailblazing. And so when you're doing that, it's going to challenge perspectives of mankind, of where you stand, of labels, of definitions, and you're going to be either discarding or adopting new definitions thereof throughout that whole process, regardless. So I really think this is due to a lot of your manifestation has been like, this could be clarifying, like, hey, you manifested this. You wanted that clarity brought to this. You wanted to bring that manifestation of that other clan flag here with you, and you got what you asked for. Now, Divine never gives us anything that we can't handle without Divine's help. So what's in your rune for the energetic now? Your rune for the energetic now is in Perth, or not Pertho. This is Wunjo. Wunjo, I wanted to say Pertho because it looks like the letter P. So P for pleasure, P for that perfection, that clan flag that you plant in the top of the hill. So when I said this looks like one clan flag and is facing another clan flag, this is Wunjo, the clan flag that you plant on top of the hill in success. The energies that you are showing up for each other, that dedication, the celebration thereof, of the dedication, the blood, sweat, and tears that it took for you to get to that top of the hill, showing up together, right? That's that type of bliss, the joy, the pleasure of the energies of the now. So this is a very happy energy, very positive kind of feeling that you're in right now, a very good vibe, and it's bringing you a lot of clarity. Now, notice that we also have the rune of Dagas in here with Manas. Whenever we're adapting or whenever we're faced with another aspect of our definitions, right, we're going to be transmuted with that clarity. This is true alchemy, y'all. True alchemy. So Dagas is like the temperance card in tarot. This is transmuting night into day. This is that infinite clarity of the hourglass tipped on its side. So through this pleasure and this joy, you have that clarity, you have that transmutation of, this is still fire energy as well. Just wanted to point that out. Kina's the torch, Daga's the day, burning away the night into the day, transmutation. So this uncertainty feeling with that other clan, you looks like you have that clarity and that joy and that bliss that you're experiencing, that clarity that you're experiencing as if they're a part of your clan right now. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thought to have. So what's in your energetic near future? Energetic near futures, nadis, balanced, needs, constraints, limitations. It sounds like now this. Nadis, the rune, is like you're going down the path, and now this log blocks your path, and it's up to you to transmute, right, that log into what you need to. So there are no failures, there are only lessons learned. Are there perceived failures or limitations? Is there a balance of needs versus actual, versus wants versus needs? That's what I meant to say. Thank you, mouthwords. So a balance of wants and needs, balance of limitations, perceived or actual limitations or constraints. I think this being in your future position is having more awareness of having those needs, constraints, limitations, things like that met. It's a very balancing energy, right? It's like you're mastering that, how to transmute. Your room for clarity for that is in Fehu. So with Nadi being clarified by Fehu, this is the distractions kind of falling away. With Fehu here is, as we increase in our abundance, whatever energy it is, whatever abundance it is, so too do the distractions, our responsibilities that can lead us away from our divinely guided path, right? And we're kind of reining that in. And with the needs, constraints, limitations, having an increased awareness and sense of abundance, of like wealth, and what that means to you, shifted perspective of that. You could have a wealth of reciprocative energies, of additional energies into your life, like a new beginning, like a new partnership, or a new like a new clan member, like a new group member. Take what resonates here, please, and leave what doesn't. What's your energetic influence for right now? Energetic influence is in Berkana. Yeah, beginnings, nurturing. This is the goddess the Birch Goddess's rune of the beautiful familial style type of nurturing, kind of like the Empress card in tarot. This is a lot like Divine Feminine linked type energy too, with creation, with birthing new things, new concepts, new beliefs, and nurturing them as they evolve. So with Wunjo and Berkana here, you have this beautiful joy and this pleasure, and you have this familial style. So this is like very much, uh, if it isn't your spirit tribe or this could be like a physical person in your environment, like a significant other, a spouse, right? Or maybe even an addition like a birth into your new family, like a pregnancy, right? If you're having a child, congratulations. Let's get a rune of clarity. What's this nurturing and this birth here all about? Oh, yeah, more fire energy. You are manifesting like a mofo here, Leo. Look at you go. Yeah, fire, fire, fire. All right, clarified with all this fire. Okay, so Sowilo is the sun's rune. Everything the sun's light touches, it is blessed. It is given life. It is judgment free in giving its light and life and energies. It just shines. It just is what it is. You are you being you, and that beautiful, abundant energy, natural success, good fortune, that clarity continues into this nurturing. And I think you are definitely adding somebody into your clan or your family, and you're nurturing this with that judgment-free embodiment type of clarity and energy, manifesting very much into this. All right. Let's see what your advice here is for the now. This is beautiful here for you, Leo. I'm so happy for you. Okay, you have Ingwas here in your energetic advice for the now. Remain in your aspect of healed divine masculine. We don't want to get carried away with the ego energies too much. Now, Ingwas is the god Ing's rune, is irreversible as well. And this is the fertile soil that successfully planting a seed. So right now, it is kind of like you want to be stoic about it, and definitely you want to keep going. You want to keep just kind of trailblazing away and just shining and being your beautiful self. But really nurture, tend to that fertile soil with that planting the seed. You're already in that influence of nurturing, right? So plant the seed, right? Start that idea, start that concept, start that new beginning. Because you're also, this is a good reminder here as well for everybody, that we all have aspects of divine feminine and masculine within us. This is a very divine feminine energy. This is a very divine masculine energy. So walking away, no, I don't mean walking away literally or figuratively. This is like planting the seed and then being able to walk away with the knowing rather than the guessing that the seed is going to grow, because you are in that nurturing influence anyway. You're so happy in embodying this. But yeah, it's knowing that it's in fertile soil, and therefore it will grow. Needs, constraints, limitations met. Abundance growing in the future from this nurturing and planting the seed that you're doing right now. You have the clarity and the embodiment of and the good fortune in order to do this. So what is this clarified by? What's Ingwas clarified by for your advice for right now? Yeah, make sure you're building a lasting legacy. This is the rune Othala is that very stable energy in which you build your structure on. Now, this is challenging us to look at what is transitory versus what's perpetual. What is lasting a couple years versus what's going to last 7 years or so. Or, excuse me, what's going to last a couple generations, or what's going to last 7 generations, like our indigenous relatives say. Okay, so Othala is leaving behind that legacy, that beautiful structure, that foundation, that lasting foundation, and planting the seed. This is like building your new family. unit together. Very grounding, stable energy, very structured, divine masculine energy here as well. This is begin your legacy work now. Plant the seed. Do this now. Okay, Leo. You are called to very much embody what you have the power to accomplish, and in very healthy ways too. Let's look at your total outcome. Gosh, this is such a great reading here for you. I really do think this is a potential significant other or divine partnership here. Hagalaz here in your total outcome. So Hagalaz is the hail rune. This is the rune of natural disasters. So what this isn't really a negative thing, okay? Want to say that first and foremost. This is an unintended eventuality, irreversible, very grounded, very divinely connected either way. So Hagalaz is, like I said, unintended eventuality. It's not an if, but it's a when. We all have thousands of these moments in our lives, and it's when we give them a ton of energy with our unhealed aspects of ego, our unstable structure, that this is a happening to us rather than for us. The happening for us is natural disasters, kind of like the Tower card in tarot, where the what doesn't serve your divinely guided path, right? What doesn't serve all of this is being removed. It's being removed so you can have the clear path and have your needs met. You have that clear abundance in your future. That natural disaster needs to happen so you can build your legacy with meeting your needs and your increased awareness of abundance later. All right, so what's Hagalaz really clarified by? What needs to really fall away from your life right now? Yeah, the lessons, learn your lessons from your past. Let the past remain in the past. Don't keep bringing up the past and bringing it into your future. This is another irreversible rune of Yera. Yera is like the world card in tarot. This is very much like the nature of things. This is creating new beginnings, simultaneously making endings, and endings simultaneously making beginnings. Here we have a rune of beginnings. You have a rune of completion and beginnings here. You have a rune of beginnings here. You have a rune of endings and endings making new beginnings here. You're recognizing all of this. You have that clarity. You have the beautiful harvest energy to look forward to after trailblazing and manifesting, transmuting and shining your beautiful light for that clarity. You get to expand and build your foundation. As you do so, what doesn't serve you, what doesn't serve the seed that you're growing, right? Your fertile soil, that structure, those weeds, whatever it is, removed, okay? Yera is the rune of harvest. You get to look forward to that harvest, right? You planted seed, you have nurturing, planting seeds and nurturing, beginning stuff, right? Taking care of it, the lasting legacy. You have that harvest to look forward to, lessons learned, the cycle of things. You know that this new beginning is going to end other things, maybe other friendships in your past, maybe other paths in your past. But you know that simultaneously is making new paths and new abundance for your future. So Yera, at the end of the year when we harvest, we're taking into consideration, did I have enough seed or enough product to last me for the next energies? Do I need to adjust tactic? Did I nurture the seeds enough? Did I plant the right seeds? Right? Did I protect them well enough? So this is a lot of learning lessons along with this Hagalaz. Remember, this is happening for you rather than to you. This is helping you build your legacy. Okay? The outcome of this is being able to have new needs, constraints, limitations being met, and new abundance for you in the near future. So you have that to look forward to. That stuff has to get removed from your life first. you're welcoming in a lot right now. You have a lot on your plate, so some of it has to get brushed off. You are kind of like filling a cup. You can't keep filling a cup that's already full. Some of the other stuff that doesn't belong in that cup needs to get removed so you can fill it with the new stuff. I could go on all day with descriptions like that. So let's let the fairies clarify for us with more of this reading. So these are messages from the Fairies Oracle deck. The fairies are divinely guided beings who love to assist us in our journeys as well. So fairies, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for Leo here for this week, for this divinely guided rune reading? Whoa, that was a lot of cards. Let's get a single card, please. Fairies, thank you. Let's get a single card of clarity for Leo this week. One card of clarity for Leo for this beautiful, awesome rune reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything's okay. Yeah, let this stuff fall away. You almost don't need to like worry about this at all, right? And just you get to look forward to that. Just let this stuff happen. It's happening for you, not to you. Just focus on this. That'll happen without you even needing to pay attention to it. Okay? Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way and in ways that you can't even imagine right now, Leo. Let's read more about this card. Everything's okay, again, says, don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. Leo, the fairies know that you're concerned about the outcome of this situation. Yeah, you are. So they've sent this card to you as reassurance that everything's working out in a divinely perfect way. Take steps to uplift your outlook. Yeah, like that pleasure and that nurturing. Uplifting your outlook and unburden your heart and mind, such as taking a nature walk, spending time with loved ones, exercising, or enjoying a creative project. The more you can stay centered and filled with faith, the better the outcome you'll experience. Additional meanings for this card, Leo, are to write down your concerns on paper and then ceremoniously dispose of the list by burning it, pouring water over it, or burying it. Another is to talk to people involved in order to double check your facts. Your worries may be based on untrue assumptions. The final meaning for this card is to make sure that you're getting enough rest and eating healthfully, as physical strain can lead to anxiety and exhaustion. But you are reassured here, Leo. Everything is definitely okay. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.